And you know that what you eat can directly impact the health of your knees.
It's true.
Today, we're talking about the best foods for knee joints
Mhm.
and how they can keep you moving pain-free.
Yeah, it's amazing how powerful our plates can be when it comes to joint health.
For sure.
Think of your knees like these finely tuned machines.
Okay.
They need the right fuel and building blocks to work properly.
Makes
And
sense.
those we get from our diet.
So what's the science behind it all? What exactly is going on in our knees when we eat certain foods?
Each knee joint is this complex structure with cartilage acting as a cushion, right,
Okay.
between the bones.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's synovial fluid for lubrication
Yeah.
and tendons and ligaments for stability.
Gotcha.
And all of these components rely on specific nutrients to stay strong and resilient.
So if we're not getting those nutrients, things start to break down.
Exactly.
I see.
Like take collagen, for instance.
Right.
It's a key protein, and it gives cartilage its structure and elasticity.
So it's like the scaffolding that holds everything together.
Yeah, you can think of it that way.
And we get that from our diet.
We can, yeah. Our bodies produce collagen naturally, but they need those building blocks,
Okay.
which we get from protein-rich foods.
I've heard bone broth is excellent for joints, right?
Absolutely. It's a fantastic stock of collagen. And there have even been studies. They've shown that collagen supplements can actually help to improve joint function,
Mm.
particularly in people with osteoarthritis.
Mm.
So, yeah.
But it's not just about collagen, right?
Right.
There are other important nutrients for healthy knees.
Oh, for sure. There are tons.
Or some of those.
Like omega-3 fatty acids.
Okay, yeah.
They're superstars when it comes to reducing inflammation.
Like tiny firefighters, calming down inflammation that damages cartilage.
Yeah, exactly.
And those are found in fatty fish like salmon.
Right.
Right.
Spot on. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, all packed with those beneficial omega-3s. And there's research showing that regularly eating these fish can even reduce joint swelling and stiffness.
Wow. So we should all be aiming for a couple of servings of fatty fish each week.
Yeah, it's a great goal to have, for sure. And while we're on the topic of inflammation,
Mm-hmm.
we should talk about antioxidants.
Oh, right. Those are the ones that fight free radicals, those unstable molecules that can damage cells.
Exactly. Think of free radicals like these little troublemakers running around causing cellular chaos.
Yeah.
And then antioxidants come in and they neutralize them,
Like a superhero.
protecting our cells, including the ones in our knee joints.
And we get antioxidants from colorful fruits and vegetables, right?
You got it.
Okay.
And berries, in particular, they're like bursting with them.
I love berries. So are we talking blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, all the good ones?
Yes, all those vibrant gems. And don't forget about cherries.
Oh, yeah, cherries.
They're packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that have been shown to reduce inflammation and even protect cartilage from damage.
This is making me want to go berry picking. Okay, so we've got collagen for building omega-3s and antioxidants for protecting. What other nutrients are on the knee health all-star team?
Well, vitamins play a crucial role too. Vitamin D, for example, is essential for calcium absorption.
Right, strong bones, strong joints.
Exactly.
We can get vitamin D from sunlight, but also from foods like fatty fish, right?
Yes. Fatty fish is a great source. And don't forget about eggs and fortified foods like milk and yogurt.
Okay, so many good sources.
Now, another vitamin I want to highlight is vitamin C.
Right.
It's crucial for collagen production
Mm-hmm.
and plays a key role in protecting cartilage from damage.
And that's where our citrus fruits come in, right? Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, all those juicy delights.
Exactly. They're not just refreshing, but packed with vitamin C.
That's awesome.
Even a simple glass of fresh OJ can give your knee health a boost.
That's easy enough. Okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here. All these knee-friendly foods are things I already love. What about leafy greens? I know they're good for bones, but do they benefit our joints too?
Absolutely. Spinach, kale, broccoli, they're all fantastic sources of vitamin K, which is essential for bone and cartilage health.
Interesting.
They also contain calcium and antioxidants, making them a true triple threat for healthy knees.
Wow, they really are nutritional powerhouses.
Yeah.
And so easy to add to smoothies, salads, or stir-fries. What about foods that can help with lubrication? You know, our joints need to move smoothly to avoid pain and stiffness.
You're right, lubrication is key. And that's where healthy fats come in.
Okay.
Avocado and olive oil are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help keep that synovial fluid, the stuff that lubricates our joints, nice and viscous.
So it's like oil for a car engine, helping everything run smoothly.
Exactly. And here's a fun fact.
Okay.
Olive oil also contains oleocanthal.
Oleocanthal.
It's a compound that has anti-inflammatory properties similar to ibuprofen,
Hold on. So I'm getting pain relief and joint lubrication from my olive oil. That's incredible. Are there any other foods that can help with this?
Nuts and seeds are another great option.
Okay.
Almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, they're all packed with omega-3s and other anti-inflammatory compounds.
I like it.
Plus, they add this satisfying crunch to your diet.
I love snacking on a handful of nuts, and I often add chia seeds to my yogurt. So good news all around. We've covered a lot of delicious options so far. Are there any other superstars we should know about? We've been talking about all these amazing foods that can help keep our knees healthy and pain-free.
Yeah,
It's incredible how much power we have through our dietary choices.
it really is. And there's another fascinating aspect of this connection we haven't really explored yet.
What's that?
The link between our gut health and our joints.
Oh yeah, the gut-joint connection.
Mm-hmm.
We briefly touched on it earlier, but I'm eager to learn more.
Yeah.
What's happening in my gut possibly affect my knees?
It might seem surprising, but there's a growing body of research showing a strong link between the health of our gut microbiome
Okay.
and inflammation throughout the body, including in our joints.
Okay, remind me again. What exactly is the gut microbiome?
So the gut microbiome,
Yeah.
it's this vast community of trillions of bacteria that live in our digestive tract.
Wow.
And these bacteria, they play a crucial role in digestion, immune function, and even mental health.
Wow, they do a lot.
But what's really fascinating
Yeah.
is their influence on inflammation.
So if our gut microbiome is out of balance, it can contribute to inflammation in our joints.
Precisely. When the balance of good and bad bacteria in our gut is disrupted,
Yeah.
it can trigger this inflammatory response.
Oh.
That can affect our entire body, including our knees.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So how do we keep our gut happy and balanced to protect our joints?
2 words:
Okay.
fiber and probiotics.
Fiber and probiotics. Got it.
Fiber acts like a prebiotic, meaning it feeds the beneficial bacteria in our gut, helps them flourish.
Oh,
You can think of it like fertilizer for your gut garden.
I love that analogy.
Uh-huh.
So I know fiber is found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, but what about probiotics? Where do we get those?
Probiotics are live, beneficial bacteria that can help restore and maintain that healthy balance in the gut microbiome.
Okay.
And we can get them from fermented foods,
Okay.
like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, and kimchi.
So by incorporating plenty of fiber-rich foods and
Yeah.
probiotic-rich fermented foods into our diet, we can create a gut environment that supports overall health and reduces inflammation,
Right.
which in turn benefits our joints.
Exactly. It's like this domino effect of goodness, all starting with what we put on our plates.
This is all so fascinating. It's truly remarkable how interconnected our bodies are.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, it can feel a little overwhelming to think about like overhauling my entire diet.
You sure?
Do you have any practical tips for incorporating all these knee-friendly foods into our daily lives?
You're right. It doesn't have to be this all or nothing approach.
Mm.
You can start by making small, sustainable changes.
Mm.
Maybe swap out your sugary breakfast cereal for a bowl of oatmeal with berries and chia seeds.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or, try adding a side of leafy greens to your dinner.
Those are great ideas. I also love the idea of incorporating more nuts and seeds into my snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of reaching for a bag of chips, I can grab a handful of almonds or walnuts.
Exactly. And those small swaps, they can make a big difference over time.
For sure.
And don't forget about spices.
Okay.
Turmeric, as we discussed earlier,
Right.
is a powerful anti-inflammatory.
Yep.
You can add it to your curries, your soups, or even smoothies for an extra boost of knee-protecting power.
Okay, turmeric is definitely going on my shopping list.
Okay.
What about meal planning? Do you have any tips for making it easier to incorporate these foods into our weekly routine?
Meal planning can be a game changer.
Yeah.
It helps you stay organized, avoid those impulse decisions, and ensure that you're getting a variety of nutrients. So you can start by planning a few knee-friendly meals for the week.
All right.
For example, you could have salmon with roasted vegetables one night,
Oh?
a lentil soup with leafy greens another night,
Mm.
and then like a chicken stir fry with plenty of colorful veggies another.
Those sound like delicious and nutritious options.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to ensure I'm getting a good mix of those knee-saving superstars throughout the week. Any other quick and easy ways to sneak in these foods throughout the day?
Absolutely. Remember, every little bit counts.
Okay.
So add a handful of berries to your yogurt, swap out white bread for whole grain bread, use olive oil instead of butter for cooking.
Okay.
Those simple changes can add up over time.
Those are great reminders. Sometimes it's the smallest changes that have the biggest impact.
You're absolutely right. And don't forget about those delicious turmeric lattes.
Oh, yeah?
They're a warm, comforting way to enjoy those anti-inflammatory benefits of turmeric. You just combine almond milk, turmeric, a pinch of black pepper, and a bit of honey or maple syrup for sweetness.
Okay.
Warm it up and enjoy.
I've been hearing so much about turmeric lattes.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to try that this week. And what about those berry parfaits I've seen all over social media? They look so tempting.
They are, and they're incredibly easy to make. Just layer some Greek yogurt, fresh berries, and a sprinkle of chia seeds for this quick and nutritious breakfast or snack.
These are all such great ideas. I'm feeling so much more confident about incorporating these knee-friendly foods into my daily routine.
Good.
Any other insights you can share about the connection between diet and joint health?
One thing that's important to remember is that, while diet plays a significant role in knee health,
Right.
it's not a magic bullet.
Right.
It's essential to combine a healthy diet with other lifestyle factors.
Yeah.
Like regular exercise, maintaining a healthy weight, and good posture.
Right. It's all about taking a holistic approach to our well-being.
Exactly. And it's important to remember that everyone is different.
Yeah.
So what works for one person may not work for another.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good idea to listen to your body
Yeah.
and, work with a healthcare professional to create that personalized plan that meets your individual needs.
That's excellent advice. It's about finding what works best for you
Yeah,
and making sustainable changes that you can stick with long term.
absolutely. It's not about perfection.
Right.
It's about progress.
This deep dive has been so informative and empowering. I'm feeling inspired to nourish my knees from the inside out with these delicious and beneficial foods.
I'm delighted to hear that. And, I'm excited to continue our exploration in part 3, where we'll delve even deeper into this fascinating world of food and joint health.
Welcome back. We've been on quite a journey
Yeah.
exploring this fascinating world of knee-friendly foods
It has been.
and how they can help us stay active and pain-free.
Yeah, it's been an eye-opening deep dive for sure. We've uncovered so many delicious, accessible ways to nourish our knees from the inside out.
Absolutely. From those anti-inflammatory champions like turmeric and fatty fish and berries, to those cartilage-boosting powerhouses like bone broth, leafy greens, and citrus fruits, it's incredible how much power our food choices really have.
And let's not forget those joint lubricating all-stars like avocado, olive oil, nuts, and seeds.
Right.
Along with the importance of gut health heroes like yogurt and fermented foods.
It's all about taking a holistic approach,
Right?
combining a healthy diet with other lifestyle factors like regular exercise, maintaining a healthy weight, and practicing good posture. It's really empowering to know we have so much control over our joint health.
You've hit the nail on the head. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports that overall well-being,
Yeah.
not just focusing on one aspect of our health.
This deep dive has been incredibly insightful. As we wrap up, is there one final thought or piece of advice you'd like to leave our listeners with?
I'd say, remember that your knees are incredibly resilient.
Yeah.
And even small changes in your diet and lifestyle,
Mhm.
they can have a significant impact on their health and longevity.
Yeah.
It's never too late to start incorporating those knee-friendly foods into your routine.
That's a powerful message of hope and empowerment. So, dear listener, what small change can you make today to nourish your knees? Maybe it's adding a handful of berries to your breakfast or swapping out that sugary snack for a handful of almonds. Every little bit counts.
Absolutely. And remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about making the small, sustainable changes that add up over time and make a real difference in how you feel.
Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive. It's been a pleasure exploring the world of knee-friendly foods with you.
The pleasure was all mine. I hope our listeners feel inspired
Yeah.
and empowered to nourish their knees
Mhm.
and move with more ease and comfort.
Until next time, happy eating and here's to happy, healthy knees.